If you've ever created content with the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, whether just through direct photos, videos, or even modifying them with Meta AI, you might notice there's a watermark in the corner, or it will say made with Ray-Ban Meta when you post it. This can be a nice thing if you want everyone to know that the content was made using the glasses, but what if you don't want to be a human advertisement? Luckily, there's a way to fix all of that. This video was actually proposed by Genuine Article 71, who suggested this as a video idea and gave ideas for how he did it as well. The comment got 18 likes, so here's the video. But first, if you appreciate me making content on the things you guys actually want to see that you won't find anywhere else, we're trying to get to 10,000 subs by the end of September. We were at less than 2,000 a month ago, and we're almost at 9,000 right now, which is crazy. So let's keep it going, because there's a special surprise waiting when we get to 10,000 subs. So all I ask is that you subscribe so we can get there a little faster, because the videos are only going to be getting better and better from here. Okay, again, let's look at the problem. I've made this post to my story with the Ray-Ban, with the Instagram app, not even through the Meta AI app. And as you can see in the top, it says Ray-Ban Meta. And when you tap on it, it just shows a bunch of other stuff from the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, but you might not necessarily want to have that effect. Now here's a video example. In the bottom, we have the Meta AI logo, very visible there. And if you were to post this to Instagram, it would also say Ray-Ban Meta or made with Ray-Ban Meta somewhere. By the way, this is actually a Ray-Ban Meta video that I filmed and then enhanced with AI. So if you want to know more about how to do that and all the cool things you can do with it, let me know. I'll make an entire video about it just for you guys. But only if there's demand, so make sure to comment if you actually want that. So let's start with the photo where it says Ray-Ban Meta in the top corner to indicate there's two ways to do this. One is extremely fast and easy and doesn't require any external software or apps. And the other way keeps the exact integrity of the photo, but only removes that association from the metadata. Let me show you the first way. First, we're gonna need our photos or videos in our camera roll. So after you've recorded your video with the glasses or taken the picture, go ahead and open up the Meta AI app, head on over to the glasses panel right here, and make sure you tap this import button. If you don't see it and you want to download previous videos, just press C all over here and download the video. And if you already have it in your camera roll, you can skip this step. But let's just press import. It'll ask you to join the Wi-Fi, go ahead and do that. And as you can see, it imported the video right there and the photo right there, and it says media imported. So let's go to our camera roll now. Here we are at the camera roll, so let's go ahead and open it up. Now this is the simplest way by far I've found to do this. So what you're really going to want to do is remove the metadata that says that this was shot with the Ray-Ban Metas. You can either manually go through and do that, which is the second method, which I'll show you, or you can create a new file that has completely different metadata associated with it. So to do that, we're just going to take a screenshot. On iPhone, you press the power button and one of the volume buttons at the same time. On Android, it differs by phone, so make sure you look up how to take a screenshot. You're going to do that on the photo. Then you're going to open up the photo you just screenshotted. Make sure it's saved to photos. Now this right here has already replaced the metadata with just general iPhone screenshot metadata. But your picture isn't properly cropped because it captured the entire screen. So before you share this, make sure you go to the edit button down here, which is those little knobs. Then you're going to go to crop, and all Ray-Ban Meta photos by default are 3x4. So go up here and press these little rectangles. Then you're going to scroll over to 3x4 right there. And now it'll be perfectly cropped, so press done. And now if I share it to my story, you will see it does not have Ray-Ban Meta up in the corner anymore. Super, super easy fix. The second way to do this is probably the more official way. You're just going to go to the App Store up here. Then you're going to find something that removes EXIF data. So EXIF, EXIF metadata. And you're going to want to make sure it has something about removing the metadata. So this top one on iPhone, maybe they have an equivalent on Android, but it's EXIF metadata, view edit, remove metadata. So I've already downloaded this, but make sure you download it, open it on up, and then it's going to go straight to your photos. So then you're going to select the photo you want to change. For us, it's going to be this one right here. If you took the picture on iPhone, it's going to want you to convert it to JPEG. Once you press OK, it'll take you here. Now you're going to go to the top corner and tap edit. And now you're just going to tap on remove EXIF on the bottom. And when asked to delete the original file, you can say yes if you just want this new one, or you can keep it just in case, which is what I'm going to do. Then you're going to have to wait for this ad to finish. Tap the X button, and now it should be saved. And there we go. We know before even posting it that it's going to work because there's no glasses icon as there is with the original one. So just make sure you press that remove button to remove all that data and make it so that you still have the original picture completely unchanged, just like that. Next, we have the worst case scenario. You have a video that you shot with Ray-Ban Metas and you enhanced it with Meta AI. So not only does it have that metadata, but it also has the annoying Meta AI logo in the bottom corner. Now removing the watermark gets a little bit more complicated for video, so let me show you how to remove the watermark if it's just a photo first. So a photo you created with Meta. So here we have this photo, and I'm going to show you a method that worked well on both Android and iOS, and it's extremely easy. First, go to the App Store or Play Store and search Snapseed, one word. Then you're going to scroll down. It should be the top one, Snapseed Photo Editor. This is actually made by Google, so obviously it's going to be really high quality. I've already downloaded it, but if you haven't, make sure you download it and open it. Next, you're going to tap on the photo that you want. And I should mention, you can do this technically on your iPhone native and on some Androids native. But this method I think is even easier than both of those. And let me just show you. So here's the photo. There's the watermark down there. We're just going to tap on healing. Then you're going to want to zoom in as much as you can. Go over to the Meta AI logo, and you're just going to brush over it just like that. Once you're done, let go, and the watermark is completely gone, totally seamless. Then press the check mark and press the export button to export this photo. You can either replace the original by tapping save to original, or you can save a copy, create a copy with the edits you can revert. I tapped that, and when it opens, you can see there is no watermark at the bottom, and you can't even tell it was ever there. So next up is video, and we see this annoying watermark. Obviously, we can't just use a brush tool because it's not a photo. So we have a couple options. I wanted to make this as easy as possible, so I tried seeing if there were any AI watermark removal tools where all you had to do was upload the video, maybe brush over the section you wanted removed, and then download it. And I found one that did this perfectly, as you can see here. The trouble is most of these platforms downscale the resolution, so you'd end up exporting in 720p rather than 1080. On top of that, you can only do this a couple times and then it hits you with a paywall, and it wants you to pay $40 a month, and still you're only limited to doing this 200 times a month, which is ridiculous. You could get an entire video editor like CapCut for around $10 a month, which has a million other features, including object removal in video, and it's just a way better deal. But I don't want to make you guys have to pay money, so here's the best way to do this if you want to do it completely for free. And this solution is a two-in-one because it also gets rid of that made with Ray-Ban Meta that appears at the top if you post it on social media. So this works for all videos, for both of those things. So first I'll show you how to remove that made with Ray-Ban Meta for videos specifically, then I'll show you how to remove the watermark. But this next step is required for both. Head on over to the App Store or Play Store, tap on it, then you're going to search CapCut. Now all this is a video editor. So technically you can use any video editor. You can use InShot, you can use whatever this is, you can use Adobe's video editor, whatever you want. But CapCut is completely free and it has tons and tons of features. So go ahead and download it if you haven't already. But the important thing is that it's a video editor that is its separate app, not just a video editor built into your phone. So then we're going to open it. We're going to tap New Project. Then we're going to find our video right here that has Meta AI at the bottom corner. We're going to add it by pressing the Add button that was on the bottom corner. And now, if you're just removing the metadata, the made with Ray-Ban Meta that would appear if you post it, all you're going to do is export it and then go to your camera roll and you'll have the brand new video. It'll be the exact same video that was put in here, but now it won't have that metadata. And it's really easy to do. You just import the video and export it. But if you want to remove this watermark, here's what you need to do. The truth is, with the free version of CapCut or any other app, you can't do this. If you do, it'll be in worse quality. It'll just be a weird blurry looking thing in the corner, or they'll only let you do it 2 times before trying to make you pay thousands of dollars basically. So for now, this is the best solution that's going to work, and it works well because the Meta AI logo is in the bottom. You're just going to scroll over to transform or crop, depending on which video editor you're using. Tap it, then tap resize, and now you're just going to zoom in just a little bit, just enough so the logo isn't there anymore. And as you can see, it's the same form factor, but now the logo is gone. This is good if you're doing a normal post, but if you're doing a reel or you're posting to a story, you probably want it to be vertical. If you don't want it to be vertical and you're fine with this, press export. The logo is gone. It's basically the same form factor, and this is the best thing you're possibly going to get for free without them trying to upsell you on something or only let you do it a couple times or drastically lower the quality. So if you're fine with this, just tap export, go to your camera roll, and there the video will be without the watermark. However, If you want the video to be vertical, press the undo button so it's back to your beginning size. And then in that transform window again, press resize. And then you're going to tap 9:16, so the vertical aspect ratio. And this by itself already takes out the Meta AI logo from the corner. So press the check mark. And before you export it, make sure you go down here to aspect ratio, tap on that, and change it to 9:16 as well. And press the check mark. And there you go. You have a vertical video, it crops out the Meta AI section, and it won't say made with Ray-Ban Meta in the top corner. All you have to do is export the video, open your photos, and you'll find it right there. No logo, completely vertical, filling the screen, and you can post it to social media without it saying Ray-Ban Meta anywhere. I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial. If you do want to support me at all, you can get $30 for free when you sign up for Rakuten. It's just a browser extension that gives you free cash back on all of your online shopping, in addition to whatever coupons those places already have. That's my favorite thing about it. It doesn't just give you 2% off from an Amazon purchase. You could go to Amazon, press the 10% off button in Amazon, and then press the $5 cashback button in the top corner. You get Amazon's 10% off, and you get the $5 back from Rakuten, which goes through their website, which you can withdraw. So you can basically double all the coupons you'd normally get for buying things on Amazon or any online stores. I've seen as much as 20% on things like AliExpress and a bunch of other well-known websites. So it's really, really cool. And the link is in the description. It's a short time only that they're going to give you $30 for free when you sign up with that link. So make sure you do that before that deal goes away. If you want to see that video on making AI videos out of Ray-Ban Meta videos, go ahead and let me know in the comments. If you want to see it, I will definitely make it because there are some crazy things you can do with that. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.